Hi guys, welcome to my first ever Skyrim creation kit tutorial. Now in this tutorial I'm going to show you something that I believe is fairly impressive, and as you may have seen in the title of the video, it's a follower tutorial, which, you know, that's not really impressive if you've already seen it, which hopefully a lot of you already have. However, mine is fairly impressive, and I shall show you why. So, let's head around the back. Now, I must warn you, be ready to be impressed. Turn left and walk out. Oh, what's that we can see? Oh, just a giant hanging around behind the white unbannered mare, and the fact that we can talk to this giant. Now, let's click E, talk to the giant. And you can see here we have a dialog box that says, "Follow me, I need your help." Now, unfortunately, I got a bit carried away with making a creature as a follower, and unfortunately I had already made another follower with a dragon, so he's gonna say no to this request I sent him. And he's just told me that it looks like I've already got someone. However, I've actually lost my dragon, and I'm not too sure why it still thinks I've got a follower. If anyone can help out with that, please do, because I'd really love to have that giant as a follower. And the only saved games I have is the first one and my new one, so I can't really resort back to an old save, which, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But anyway, you kind of get the main gist, and hopefully if you guys follow along my tutorial, you will actually be able to have the giant follow you around, which I have had. So I do know that you can have him follow you. It just isn't going to work for me at this current time. Alright, so let's head across into the creation kit and let's get started. Alright, so I have my creation kit opened, and you can see I've already loaded my Skyrim.esm data, so we don't need to do that. And in your actors subtree, you're going to right click new, and when this loads up, hit an ID of new follower. Name is Gandalf the Giant. Short name Gandalf. Essential and unique. Alright, change the race to a giant race. Preview in full. Here he is. There's Gandalf. Alright, so stats. I'm going to change mine to level 2, PC level mold, which I believe puts him one level ahead of you at all times, and I'm going to change the speed to 200. Now, I know I may be talking extremely fast, but as I said at the start, I hope that you know some things about the creation kit, because I don't really want to, you know, slow those few down. So, also with his first part, it's already been covered by 4 Adventure. However, later on in this tutorial is where it's going to get a little bit tricky. So, factions and ranks, you're going to right click, new, and filter it with follower, and go current follower faction, hit F2 on that, go -1, and new, and follower again, and we want to go potential follower faction. Alright, so now what you need to add is in your relationships tab, right click, new, and this might not work straight away, which has happened to me. Hit OK, let that load up. Now filter with follower, double click new follower, and go back to relationship, new, and it's working now. So I'm going to name mine follower player and leave it at that. Child NPC, you're going to want to change to player, and as you already noticed, parent NPC of new follower has already been selected. However, if it hasn't for you, click on that and just find your ID for your follower. Now, the relationship level will need to be changed to ally. Hit OK on that. Beautiful. Alright, in AI data, we need to change assistance that helps friends and allies. Now that's compulsory. Everything else here isn't. You can change him to make him a bit more aggressive and make him angry all the time and make him have violence against enemies. You know, these are just some things that I've decided to do, but you know, that's all completely up to you. Hit OK on that, and we're done with our NPC for now. Alright, now we need to go to race. Here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Now, chuck in the filter of giant race, double click that. Now, what you might be thinking is, why can't we duplicate the race? I'm not sure why, but for some reason mine doesn't seem to work when I do that. If it works for you, well, that's great. You know, you can do that. Because this may affect the other giants in the game. I haven't confirmed that, but, you know, it may happen. Now, I'm going to delete this keyword, add a new keyword, and filter of... needs to be... we don't even need a filter because it's here at the top. Actor type NPC. Click on that. Hit OK. And, you know, we're good. The other thing we need to add is allow PC dialogue. I'm going to choose uncheck avoids roads so that he can use the roads. And, you know, everything else is completely up to you. I'm going to take that off. And that's all that I'm going to add. You can flick through all these sort of things, and if you want, you know, it's up to you to change. You know, all these sort of things is completely up to you. Hit OK on that. Alright, we're almost done. Now, I know I've gone really fast with this tutorial. There's really only one reason for that, and that's because of I've had to, you know, film this so many times because of problems with the camera software and going over the 10-minute mark. So I've tried to keep this as quick as I can. So I'm going to chuck my my follower in Whiterun behind the bannered mare. Now, if you want to put something outside of somewhere, hopefully that makes sense. For example, behind the banner mare, the way you'd actually work out where you need to go, you can double click this, let the render window open up your bannered mare or whatever location you choose. Now, you just need to search the room. I already know where to go, but you know, if you don't, just play around till you find what seems to be the main door, and just rotate the camera. Now, zoom in, click on, just take the markers off, hitting M for the moment. If you want to bring them back, just M. Alright, now, we can see over here, it's come up and shown us that door is WR Dragon Door 1. Alright, so, right click that, hit Edit, and Cell. This is where the door's linked to. We can see that it's linked to Whiterun Plains District 4, which seems like we've got the right door. Now, you can either go change your world spaces to Whiterun World and then find this, or simply just go View Link Door. Click that. Yes to all if that comes up for you. Let it load. Cancel that. And as you can see, we've loaded on the side of the bannered mare. There's the linked door. And we turn our marker on, you can see that's where you'll spawn. And I'm going to head around the back, and as you can see, over here is behind the bannered mare. Now I'm going to chuck our giant in these sort of bushes here. So we just drag our actor, new follower, into the world. And I'm going to rotate him slightly so that he's going to sort of face evenly. And you can move him in if you want. You don't want to place him here because he probably gets stuck. I'm not too sure if he will, but yeah, he might. And you know, have a bit of fun with this. Choose where you want. The other thing you can choose to do, which I'm not going to cover in this tutorial, but if you edit your follower, and you add an AI package, you can add sort of things like a sandbox, which was covered in another tutorial. I'm not too sure whose tutorial that was, but what was covered is how to make him sandbox, so how to make him walk around, how to make your player eat, etc. All those sort of things are followed in other tutorials, which I'm sure you guys can work out. I'm just going to leave him there so it's easier for us to find for when we're in the game. Hit OK, save this and call it whatever you like. Gandalf Giant will be the name of mine. Save that. We're done. Let's head into the game, see if we can head around the back. Hopefully we've done everything right, and Gandalf's going to say hello.